You're watching Let's Chat.
We have a special Possibilities Luncheon for Siskin coming up here in just a little bit. And our friends Joe Graham and Letitia Graham are here to tell us all about it. Thanks for making the time to be here, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So tell me, what made you choose to support Siskin Hospital and specifically the Possibilities event?
Well, back a year ago now, it was a year ago in February, I actually had a stroke.
Wow.
And when I had that stroke, I went to Siskin's and they got me to where I am today. They got me back on my feet and they got me back to normal. So I'm not only a firm believer, I mean, I'm a patient from the hospital, and we were firm believers before because we had family members that have been through there, but now
Sure.
we've dealt with it firsthand. We're strong Siskin supporters.
I think it really does kind of impact you and hit you a little bit differently when it happens firsthand and
Yeah.
you're able to experience that, and sadly that does happen to a lot of people, but being able to move through that, power through it really isn't so important, having help along the way. What really is the purpose behind this event, and what are the proceeds going to be supporting for the Possibilities Luncheon?
It is for the Patient Scholarship Fund, which is for people that do not have insurance that come to Siskin, and they wouldn't get the therapy that they actually need, and we can see that it works.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, it really is amazing. Has this been a luncheon that's been going on for a while now?
Yes.
Oh my word.
This is the 22nd.
Wow. So
Possibilities
years
Luncheon.
and years.
Years,
As I say,
22
so
years.
over 2 decades of
Yes.
time and really making proceeds and making such a big impact in people's lives. Tell me about John Register, that is going to be this year's keynote speaker.
John Register is a U.S. Army combat veteran that is also a para-Olympian. He's won a silver medal. He had an injury from training for the Olympics and had to have his left leg amputated, and went on to be a para-Olympian and has won silver medals.
How amazing is that? And what a great testament to be able to, you know, keep prevailing, and no matter what kind of life throws at you, and really, but having the people along the way, Siskin Hospital for physical rehabilitation is amazing, and they really can change people's lives. And even like you said, being a firsthand patient for that and survivor is really incredible. Why should people insist on Siskin Hospital for their rehabilitative care?
Oh, they're the best in the region. They're absolutely the best in the region. I mean, there's a lot of good hospitals in Chattanooga and Hamilton County, but they're the best in the region. And the nice thing about this luncheon, all the money that's raised here stays here. It goes to the people that can't afford to have their services. You know, maybe it's somebody that's transitioning between insurances, or maybe they're transitioning between insurance and Social Security, and they just don't have the money for rehab. I can testify, you need the rehab.
You do.
You need to do it. And so instead of skipping the rehab, by donating to this cause, you can help them get a scholarship to get the services that they need.
That really is amazing, because I think it's insurance. Some of those medical barriers can really put a dent in people's plans sometimes. And so when Siskin can meet you guys there, or when you can get these resources, it really does make such a big change and, you know, impact on people's lives. How can people get involved and help support the work being done specifically at Siskin Hospital?
Well, our luncheon is sold out right now.
Wow.
So we've done an awesome job filling our tables, selling all our tickets, but you can give to SiskinRehab.org.
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 So that can be an ongoing thing. That doesn't have to be a specific time. I mean, like, you can always go and give to that.
Absolutely.
Well, that is amazing. Thank you guys again for making the time to be here. Is there anything else you wanted to let our viewers know before we head out this morning, and just how they can support Siskin, or really, I mean, the difference that they make in people's lives?
Well, rehab is expensive.
Yeah.
And it's just like all the other hospital services. I mean, it costs them over $14,000 a day per person to get this rehab. So if you can donate and help somebody that's really in need, I can tell you, as a testament of a person that's been through it, the rehab is definitely something you don't want to skip. It's something you got to have.
That truly is incredible. Thank you again for making the time to be here, just telling us about how important that is. And I think anybody at home watching can really tell how impactful that is and how that made what a big influence on your life. And it's such a great testament to be able to share that as well. For the latest information, go visit them online at Siskin. You can find them, Siskin Hospital for Physical Rehabilitation. Also give them a call. Those numbers there on the screen, as well as the website, SiskinRehab.org. We're in for a short break, but stay with us here on Let's Chat, and join us again for News 12 at noon for the latest weather and news coverage. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again later.